For 125 years, we've been there, expressing God's love for all people.
I'll hold you.
Strengthening families and restoring safe, happy childhoods. Welcoming and serving those seeking refuge and healing minds and hearts.
You're awesome. Woohoo!
Our impact is profound, our history humble.
I think everything that we do at Lutheran Family Services is putting our faith into action. And we've impacted the state of Nebraska over the last 125 years.
Today, Lutheran Family Services encompasses dozens of programs, hundreds of staff members, and thousands of volunteers, a statewide outpouring of God's love that began as orphanages in Fremont and Omaha.
The most important job in our present-day society is the job of parents as they guide the child through the maze of childhood into maturity. Everything in our culture hinges upon the success of the parents in this task. My life will be given up to the great work of humanity.
In honor of our founders and like those we serve, we've grown throughout the years, evolving as the needs of individuals, families, and communities have evolved. Guided by our vision, safety, hope, and well-being for all people, grounded in our values, faith, family, diversity, excellence, integrity, and collaboration, we work to strengthen children and families, meeting their needs through important programs. Complete adoption services and foster care, children's mental health services and sexual abuse treatment, pregnancy counseling and family support services. Last year alone, we served more than 4,300 children.
I mean, it was rock bottom. It really was. We were hours from being homeless. That's when we got introduced to Lutheran Family Services. They were the ones that helped guide us in the right direction, rebuild our relationships with the kids.
Because of our work, 90% of those in our parenting programs report greater confidence in parenting skills. More than numbers, these are lives impacted for the better.
Without Lutheran Family Services being there, I can honestly say I would not have the relationship with my son as I do today.
To those seeking refuge from violence, oppression, and persecution, we offer a loving welcome and the comprehensive, skilled support of our International Center of the Heartland. Our dedicated staff speaks an incredible 34 different languages and dialects.
Hello, my name is Guys. I'm from Syria. I like America.
In 2016 alone, we provided high-quality resettlement and legal services, case management, and education and employment assistance to more than 6,000 new Americans, men, women, and children fleeing violence in war-torn countries across the globe.
I worked as an interpreter for the U.S. government in Afghanistan, and as I was working with them, my life was in danger because of that. So that's why I had to flee my country and come to the United States to have a peaceful life with my family. Lutheran Family Services was there for me. We are all human beings and we have to support each other. And that's what Lutheran Family Services is there for.
For those struggling through some of their darkest hours, we shine the light of hope, healing minds and hearts through cutting-edge trauma therapy, effective substance abuse treatment, and integrated care services.
I was homeless when I went to Lutheran Family Services, and I was suffering from depression. They provided me a listening ear, a hug when I needed it, and a no-nonsense approach.
For our active military members, veterans, and their loved ones, we offer LFS at Ease. Last year alone, we served more than 8,100 people with our behavioral health services. We are improving lives, directly, dramatically.
I spent the majority of my life on drugs. I knew that if I didn't clean myself up, I was going to lose my wife of 24 years. Lutheran Family Services gave me the tools to overcome my addiction.
The poor, the lost, the lonely. We care for them all, no matter their faith or homeland. Because of the work we do, lives are changed and hope is born. For 125 years, we've been here, expressing God's love for all people.
The people who work here, they do it because it's just part of the fabric of who they are. They just put their faith into action. They care for the neighbor. They care for the stranger. If you're in need, they find ways to help. From 2 orphanages to a statewide organization, truly amazing. From 2 orphanages to a statewide organization, truly amazing.